Hello, welcome back to our summer reading book club. Today is the last day of our book, Danger Tiger Crossing in the Fantastic Frame series. Hopefully you're enjoying this book. I think it's a really good one. I really like how the author leaves you hanging at the end of each chapter to want to keep reading more to find out what's going to happen next. Today we're ready to read chapter 10, which is the last chapter in the book. It's on page 103. Chapter 10. All I remember seeing were the stairs, thousands of them. I don't know if we were climbing them or flying over them. We tumbled head over heels through the darkness. I had the feeling we were moving at the speed of light. "Tiger!" I heard Luna's voice echo all around me. "I'm here!" I called back to her. As we somersaulted through space, the sound of the rain and thunder grew dimmer and dimmer. The sound of ripping grew louder. Then I saw the hole in the painting. Was that a face on the other end of it? I squinted. Yes, it was. The face of an orange pig. In one tremendous burst of speed, we shot out of the painting into Viola Dot's living room. We knocked poor Chives to the ground. Immediately, I spun around to look at the painting, just in time to see the hole close up completely. The sound of wind and thunder stopped. The air became still. The painting looked like it always had. It was as if nothing had happened. Oh my, Viola Dots was screaming. We thought we'd never see you again." Luna climbed off Chives, and started to talk in great gushes of words. "We were there," she said, "in the jungle painting, and we saw David. He's been all over. He lives in whatever painting is in the frame. His hair is really messy and he loves helicopters. He's there right now, in the jungle." "You saw him?" Viola said. "But why didn't he return with you?" "He stayed back to save our lives," Luna said. "If he hadn't, we would have been attacked by that tiger. He's a hero. Your son is a hero, Mrs. Dots." "But if he's still there, then he's in danger," she said. "That tiger, those jaws." She was right. "Come with me, Chives," I said. "We have to replace that painting." I hurried over to the wall. Quickly, I flipped through several of Viola's paintings. "There," I said, "this is a good one." It was a painting of old-fashioned men and women, all dressed up. Some were carrying umbrellas. They were strolling in a park by the side of a peaceful river. Beautiful boats sailed by. Everyone looked like they were having a wonderful time. Chives and I carried the painting over to the frame. We lifted out the tiger painting and replaced it with the peaceful scene by the river. "David should be safe there," I told Mrs. Dots. "Ah, yes," Chives said. "Paris is lovely in fine weather." Make sure to take a look at that illustration of that picture. It's another famous picture. "Nonsense," Viola cried. "We can't leave poor David there. He belongs at home with me. You must go back and get him immediately." I looked at my watch. It was 5 minutes after 5. The hour of power was over. "We can't," I told her. "I would go myself," she said, "but I'm too old. I'd never survive the journey." "I would be pleased to go, madame," Chives said. "Don't be ridiculous, Chives," she snapped. "You're a pig. Do you see any pigs in that painting?" Chives looked a little hurt. Luna went to him and patted him on his chubby belly. "You're a very handsome pig," she said. "The best dressed pig I've ever met." That seemed to make him happy. "The hour of power is over for today," I explained to Mrs. Dots. "If my theory is right, I think it only lasts from 4 to 5 o'clock. "Fine, then come back tomorrow at 4, she said, "and you'll bring my son back to me." "We're having a family picnic in the park tomorrow at 4, Luna said. "I can't come then." "And I have a soccer game," I said. "I can't miss it. I'm my team's secret weapon." To be honest, I'm not my team's secret weapon. In fact, on a very good day, I'm a below-average soccer player. And another thing, I didn't know what time my soccer game was. I just wanted some time to think things over before I went zooming back into another painting. Luna and I were lucky that we had escaped the jungle this time. Another day, we might not be so lucky. But Viola Dot is not the kind of woman who likes to hear the word no. When will you come back? She said. Monday? Tuesday? Wednesday? I didn't answer. Honestly, am I going to have to name every day of the week? She said. Luna went up to Viola. I will help you find David, she said. But the first thing I'm going to do is give you a big hug. My grandma says that a hug is the best medicine for whatever is hurting you. Luna put her arms around Viola's waist. Come on, Tiger, she said. You too. I wasn't exactly thrilled about the idea, so I kind of threw one arm around her and one around Luna. Just for a second, though. I thought Viola Dot was going to faint right then and there. I have never seen anyone look so surprised. Chives grinned and let out a squeaky little pig giggle that didn't go with his top hat and tie. When we all let go of one another, Viola straightened her headband and her necklace. Then it's settled, she said. Are you in, Tiger? Luna asked me. I wasn't about to let Luna Lopez be braver than me. I'm in if you're in, I answered. I'll wait to hear from both of you, Viola said. Just make it soon. Oh, and tell no one. Until David is found, no one must know. I won't have the whole neighborhood chatting about this. As we left the house, I could hear Viola asking Chives for a cup of tea. Not too full, she barked, and not too hot, but not too cold either. 2 sugars. And I'll need some more green paint. Not too dark, but not too light either. We headed back to our duplex just as my mom and Maggie were pulling up in the driveway. I see you and Luna have become friends, my mom said. Did you kids do something exciting this afternoon? We just hung out, I said. Turns out there's a lot of interesting things to see right here in our neighborhood. I could see Luna stifle a giggle. Maggie climbed out of the car. Her face was covered in chocolate frosting. Obviously, she hadn't understood that the Elmo cakes weren't for her. Did you see any orange pigs? She asked. Just one, I answered. He says hi. Goody, she says. I'm going to go draw a picture of him. The little frosting face skipped happily down the driveway and into the house. That's nice of you, Tiger, my mom said. It's good to encourage a child's imagination. Wow, Mom, I thought. If only you could imagine what I've seen. If only you could know that Luna and I traveled over time and space into the world of art. No, there's no way anyone could imagine that. But I'm here to tell you, it actually happened, and I had a feeling it was going to happen again very soon. And that's the end of the chapter. Oh my goodness. So the author leaves us hanging again to want to read the next book in the series. So hopefully you enjoyed this book, and I'm really happy that you joined me each day and that you read this story with me over the summer. Thank you for joining me, and we're going to do a Google Meet on Tuesday next week in the morning. So if you would like, you can join me and we'll talk a little bit about the book, and I will find out if you would like me to send you the next book in the series. I won't be doing another book club where I'll read to you, but I will definitely send you the next book in this series if you're interested in reading it to find out where they go next. Hope to see you soon.